Do you remember when you were a kid and your parents told you to sing, to dance, to roll on the floor, and we just do it? What changed? What changed is we started, taking in all of the conditioning from our environment, our families, our societies, religion, culture. And what happens is we create these masks that are shielding us from our true nature, because there's this deep fear inside that who we are is not enough. That if I reveal myself, then I will be rejected. And dance breaks that, transmutes those things into freedom, into acceptance, into peace, into joy, and so much more. To celebrate our completion of week 1 together, I am so excited to welcome you to day 7, Conscious Free Dance. I have been dancing my entire life. From the age of around 3.5, 4 years old, when I walked into my very first ballet class in Bangkok, where I was born, up till now. My relationship with dance, though, has shifted and changed from being super competitive and very, very focused on, the performance, the outcome, the show, and really developing my skills as a teacher, to now using dance and movement and breath and music as a vehicle for a transformation, and to transmute any sort of stuckness, any sort of blockages, conditioning that is trapping us from operating from our authentic self and being who we're meant to be, and owning that unique spark that we all have. And what changed was in 2017, I went to Bali Spirit Festival and I attended my very first ecstatic dance class. There were no rules, there was no choreography, and I was shit scared. And I don't think I've ever felt more liberated in my life. So I'm really excited to share this very simple, very easy practice with you, and I hope you enjoy it. Today, or even every day, if you like this a lot, pick one song. Pick one song, any song. Could be a song you don't know. Music is a very beautiful stimulant. It's a great state shifter and has many, many, many benefits, more in the caption below. Choose a song and I invite you to just move freely. Invite your body to kind of lead you instead of allowing the mind to lead you or thinking about it too much. Allow the music to kind of be the landscape in which your body is kind of traveling in, and finding different ways to express itself. It's always good if you've never done this before, and if you're listening to this and already saying no, start on the ground, start laying flat on the floor. I like to lie down like this, and eyes closed. Whenever we close our eyes, it's much easier to get less distracted and less in our heads and come more into our bodies. So close our eyes, or you may even turn off all the lights, or even move with a loved one or with your child. Anything works, just to make it a little bit more comfortable for you. But move slowly, tune into your body, kind of stretch and work out any of the tight spots and kinks that you may feel in your body. And as you start to feel more and more comfortable, begin to tap into the rhythm, the bounce, the bass, and see what happens. Just notice where your movement takes you. And there will be moments where you might do some really weird, silly things. And again, the idea here is there's no right or wrong. There is only your way of moving, your unique way of moving and operating through life. And that's what's being translated as you dance. Also tuning into the breath, so making sure that you're breathing, remembering that if you want to feel more energized, inhale more. If you want to feel relaxed more, if you're feeling nervous, exhale more. And flow with yourself, with no judgment. No plan, completely spontaneous. See how you feel after. Check in. Remember to always check in before and after a practice. Okay? Times of when to do this is, I like to do it early in the morning. Moth and I, we tend to flow together a lot. We play a song. It's always a spiritual song, but it can be any song. Many times, even with my other groups that I'm in, I play very empowering songs. I can send more links in the caption below if you want some ideas, or even in the comments. I would love to hear some of the songs that you dance to in the comments. Oh, that would be so good. Oh, like, yeah, because certain songs as well, you can embody certain traits and qualities, you know, like Unstoppable by Sia. Woo! Like, that's all about strength and just kind of like embodying that feeling of perseverance, right? So each song is different. Play with this. Allow your inner child to kind of come through and have fun. Another good time to do this is in the middle of the day. So if you work in an office space, it's great to do it even with your team. Like, just play a song and shake it out, dance it out. Oh, it's such a great mood booster, a huge mood booster. So in the middle of the day when you're feeling a little bit low, or before a meeting or before a really big presentation, it's good to do some movement and some shaking and some grooving as well. Yeah, really make it yours. The first element of this practice we're working with is spontaneity. This combination of spontaneity with sensory awareness, it really allows us to accelerate this sense of safety that calms down our survival mechanisms that live in our brainstem. Remember that these parts of us that control us, it does not understand language and rationalization. Its language is impulse, instinct, rhythm, resonance. So whenever we're moving spontaneously, we are kind of building this trust that we trust ourselves. There's no fear, you know, and kind of moving in the unknown and moving in a way that is unfamiliar. And as we practice that, we build more safety in our beings, which then translates to safety and security outside. This also means that when you are moving spontaneously, there might be a thought that arises from your mind that says, like, what are you doing? This is so stupid, or you look so weird. That's very natural, okay? Because the conditioned mind, like, it doesn't understand the value of this. So if that arises, acknowledge it and then keep going. Stay 100% committed to your practice. The second element of this practice is authenticity. We get to awaken our authentic nature, because in dance, when we dance, my friends, and I'm not talking about going to a Zumba class, I'm not talking about, you know, joining a dance class and learning choreography. No. When we move naturally, organically, and intuitively, then we reveal our most vulnerable, raw, honest selves. You can't lie in dance. You can't hide when you free dance. It's a very powerful way to kind of come home to our bodies and find home in here, instead of on the external and on other people, places, and things. And all of this is a very powerful tool to empower us and release a lot of this anxiety, stress, tension, trauma, depression, disassociation in the past that has led to disconnection with our bodies. The third element of this practice is play. And now we know through science and research that play is the portal to neuroplasticity and neuroplastic change in the brain. It is amazing. I've sent a link in the caption below for those of you who would like to go in deeper in the science and research. But otherwise, you know, when we look at play, it kind of strips us away from our egos, you know, and this fear of looking stupid. We're able to really connect with others and connect with ourselves in a very honest way. It allows us to kind of stop taking life so seriously. A lot of us are moving through life and just, you know, there's too much drama. You gotta snap out of it. and play helps us do that. Especially in this practice, right? We're incorporating music as well, and dance is a whole brain functioning activity. So there's a lot of cool things happening. Dance has also been linked to actually making us smarter for longer. It is the only physical activity that can prevent dementia. And I mean, if more people knew about this, I really do believe more people would be dancing. But I'm sending all of this research in the caption below, so please look at it, send it to everyone that you know, because this really is the most accessible, probably the most simplest, accessible, and fun practice. I truly believe that a dance a day keeps the doctor away. I hope that through this practice, the next time you go out there, instead of needing an intoxicant or an external stimulus to make you feel a little bit more yourself, know that you can tap into your joy, your authenticity, your unique essence whenever you like. And there's always been a part of me that's felt like who I am was never enough. And dance is that constant reminder, reminding me that, hey, my essence and my presence is enough, that I have my own flow and my own way of moving through life, and so do you. So congratulations for making it to the end of week 1. I hope that by now you can kind of see how we can use our physical bodies to influence our minds, to reorganize our heads, and to access freedom, aliveness, safety, peace, and connection. Remember that it is how we feel on the inside of us, what we can generate inside of us, the resources that come from within that determine our experience of life and the way that we perceive life around us. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do leave a comment below, hit the like button, and see you in week 2. Woohoo!